Hello everyone, it's the Chappies from the Boolyah Outback Chapel. I'm Chappie Chris.
And I'm Chappie Peter. How are you going? How have you really been doing this week?
Some weeks are tough and things happen, as we all know.
We're travelling this week and something happened yesterday at a mystery location.
That's got you wondering.
First of all, we better let you in on our mystery location, seeing as you've been wondering about it.
We have been thinking of this destination for a long time, and yesterday we got there.
Yes, Captain Starlight's Lookout.
Who, what and where are the next questions that come into your mind?
We will let you read the blurb on the screen. If you can't keep up, pause the video or keep watching for what we call the Janet and John bit at the end.
Starlight's story in brief is as follows.
Harry Redford is popularly known as Captain Starlight.
In 1870, he and two mates stole 1,000 head of cattle from Bowen Downs cattle station.
He placed a lookout on this hill, Cassidy's Hill, now known as Starlight's Lookout, while they were mustering the stolen cattle.
The cattle were driven along the Barcoo River, Cooper's Creek, and along the Strislecki Track to South Australia.
One white bull was sold in transit to buy supplies.
This bull was later used as evidence against him.
Exhibit A, Chappie Chris.
Redford sold the entire herd at Blanchwater Station.
He later faced charges of cattle stealing in Roma.
The jury returned a verdict of not guilty.
So it seemed he got away with it, Chappie.
It does. Where is this lookout? Have a quick look at the area.
So what was the something that happened yesterday?
We lost our drone.
It went AWOL, hey Chappie.
Yes, it failed to return home when instructed.
It had followed me up the hill and I sent it home before it ran out of battery, never to be seen again, along with some brilliant aerial footage.
So we selected Find My Drone on the remote, and it couldn't.
Fine drone that turned out to be. Stop laughing.
We asked a young family who were there to look out for it and tacked a notice on a suitable tree, also putting a lost notice on the appropriate Longreach Facebook site.
And yes, we prayed about it.
We only had the drone for our chapel online messages, and now we are droneless.
So why does stuff happen to us all?
People get sick.
People lose their jobs, people die.
We lost our favourite little dog. Now our invaluable drone.
It is okay to question what goes on, that's being human, even to be sad, disappointed or angry.
Folks have always had it tough. Job in the Bible lost everything except his faith.
That's having it tough, all right, chappie.
Sure is. Read his story in the book by that name in the middle of the Bible.
His trust in God was so complete that when his wife said, "Curse God and die," his reply was an example to us all.
Even if he were to take my life, I would still trust him.
Yes, many of us would be more inclined to have taken the attitude of Job's wife, who said, indeed, "Why don't you curse God and die?"
We understand that we live in a fallen world, not God's fault. We know whose fault, don't we?
Yes, we also understand that our Creator is all-knowing and caring, for we read, and I quote, "Not a single sparrow can fall to the ground without your Father knowing it."
So don't be afraid. You are more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows.
Yes, the one who knows how much hair we have cares.
Easier for ball guys, chappie.
Yes, we understand we go through troubled times because that is the nature of this world. Jesus said, "I have told you all this so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart because I have overcome the world."
Even the toughest thing the world can throw at us, death, has been swallowed up in victory.
Yes, that's a great comfort, isn't it? Jesus says we can have peace. We can go to bed with the peace that passes all human understanding.
How could Job persevere and hold fast in times of trouble?
Yes, he held tightly to the Lord's teachings, which anchored him when the winds of adversity blew.
Job declared, "I have not departed from his commands, but have treasured his words more than daily food."
We love our food, more important to treasure his commands as King David did, and hid them in his heart.
How much do we really know about God, his character, his words, his promises, sustaining grace, and his presence? Not half as much as we should.
That's right. Paul could say, "This is why I suffer as I do, still I am not ashamed, for I know him, and I'm personally acquainted with him, whom I have believed with absolute trust and confidence in him, and I'm persuaded beyond any doubt that he is able to guard that which I've entrusted to him until that day when I stand before him."
We entrust him with our lives, our cares and burdens, even our unanswerable situations where we are confused as to why, but still trust him.
Of course, we may struggle with James's instruction, and I quote, "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow."
He continues, "So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing."
Now there's a challenge for us all.
The story of the lost drone may not have a happy ending. It may never be found, but God knows and cares.
Your story may not have ended the way you wanted it to either.
Together, we can copy Job and find our peace in God, even if.
And now a prayer. Lord, thank you that even though I cannot understand why, I can have total peace and confidence that you know and understand and care. Help me in my doubts, fears and confusion to rest in you in my particular situation. Amen.
Well, that's all for now. Safe travels and take care.
Yes, goodbye. Stay tuned for On a Lighter Note. Up come, quick. Up come, quickly, up come, quick, up come.